Hi everyone, my name is Stephany and we are here reporting for IdeateTV, and we're here with Lehman Riley and we're going to ask him a few questions about his book, Papa Lemon's Little Wonders. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So what inspired you to write this book?
Well, my grandfather, Papa Lemon, was a very special influence in my life. And when he passed away in 1973, I didn't want that to be the end of his legacy. So I wanted to create children's books to teach kids about each other's cultures, contributions. And with my stories, you go back in time with a magical train where you can visit different leaders and events in history.
Who are some of the leaders in your book?
Okay, well, we start off with Dr. King after the I Have a Dream speech, and we jump to Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad, Babe Dietrichson, the famous female athlete, World War II Navajo Wind Talkers, and my latest book I did is on Abraham Lincoln's battle with depression.
So what was your writing process like for your books?
It's funny. I wrote my first story when I was in college, and I never thought I was going to be a writer. But this is something that I felt kids need to see themselves as they learn about history. So when I work with classrooms, I see kids, they're not really interested in reading until they see their likeness of themselves when they're reading. So my books are multicultural with Hispanic Americans, African American, Native American. So kids can see themselves as they learn about history. So that's the process of my writing, is seeing kids enjoy themselves.
So what about your grandfather? What's a story that you have about him?
Well, he was born in Mississippi in 1896, and he had a huge farm in Mississippi. He worked the railroad, and he did that for 47 years. And he was just a man that the whole town in Mississippi really loved and respected because he did so much for the community. And so he was just a really fun-loving guy that worked the railroad and made sure kids had books for schools and helped kids with families that needed food and stuff like that from his farm. And there's one really cool story. When I found out digging about my family history, I found out that Oprah Winfrey's grandparents were really close friends with my grandparents. So they would always go to each other's house for dinner, and Oprah's dad was the first guy to ask my mom out on a date. But she didn't go out with him. She didn't go out with him, no. So I had opportunity to give him books, and he remembered my grandfather very well, and he was really excited about me writing books about Papa Lemon.
Great. I'm really glad you're, living out this legacy. And what are your next steps?
We're going to continue writing books. Our ultimate goal is to have animated cartoons for Papa Lemon. I want the whole country to know about Papa Lemon, and when you think of history, you think of Papa Lemon and his magical train that'll take you back to an adventure.
This is great. I love adventures, and I'm looking forward to reading your book. Thank you so much.